Hello internets, this is BoneCarlos and welcome to episode 4 of Call of Duty 101. This week we're going to be discussing flanking. Remember to click the annotations if you want to skip to a certain topic. Those topics are going to be: what is flanking? What are the advantages to flanking? What kind of setup should I go with? And how do I stop a flanker? Flanking is the act of attacking your enemy from either side of the current engagement. If successful, you will force your opponent to divide his attention from the battle directly ahead of him to the flanker, causing a second front on the battlefield. Although designed with a large-scale battle in mind, in a 6v6 firefight it can still be very effective. There are a few advantages to flanking. Catching your own opponent off guard can get you a few easy kills is the easiest to spot. Others are a bit more difficult to understand. Depending on the game mode, a successful flank will clear the area of enemies, forcing them to spawn further away from the objective, giving your team time to set up defensive positions. Crucial when trying to capture the B flag in domination, for example. A successful flank will also give you a slight psychological advantage against your enemies. Even if they manage to retake the initiative or an advantageous position on the map, knowing that you routed them before can and will make them hesitate about where you are coming from next. Speed and aggression are key to performing a flank, especially if attempting to do it solo. While how you carry it out is entirely up to you, a few easy to follow rules will help you succeed more often than not. Choosing your weapon is where you need to start. Movement speed will be the genesis for our build. Typically in Call of Duty there have been a few weapon types with 0 movement speed penalties, consisting namely of SMGs and shotguns, a few secondaries aside. Assault rifles generally come in second and in most cases with only a 5% penalty. Between the three, I would recommend the SMGs, having no movement penalty but a longer range than shotguns give the clear advantage in most maps and game modes. Still, think about map layouts and objectives and it may be clear that a shotgun would probably work better. Attachments have come in a wide variety since Modern Warfare, but picking the right ones is just a matter of narrowing them down. You will be tackling more often than not multiple enemies in close quarters combat situations. So, sights are usually set aside for more beneficial selections such as extended mags, quick draw options, faster reload capabilities, or rapid fire modes. Choose the right attachment for your selected weapon to augment these options. Generally, equipment isn't that essential to a flanking class, but a few have come in handy. If forced, the trusty smoke grenade is an old favorite that you can use to cover or throw it away from you as a distraction. Tactical insertions will definitely cut time on getting back into the fray. Otherwise, silent one-hit kill options are decent selection as well, namely throwing knives or combat axes. Lastly, the perks. There have been 3 staples that are always useful no matter what the name is. Those being Marathon, Lightweight, and Ghost. Extra or sometimes unlimited sprint, faster sprinting, and protection from UAVs is the name of this game. Others that have come and gone depending on the game or effectiveness can be added if you feel the need. Dead silence, cold-blooded, dexterity are just a few to be named. The key to stopping a flanker is to become aware of what is going on the battlefield. A lull in combat is key to recognizing that your opponent or opponents are changing their attack path. The minimap is another indicator. If there is an entire area of the map that is empty, chances are there is an enemy trying to catch you unawares. Set up and take out your opponent by laying a trap. Besides your own intuition, there are a few items that can help, the most obvious being a few automated kill streaks, such as sentry guns or UAVs, can either protect your sides or give you much needed information. A few perks and equipment can also bolster your defense capabilities. Awareness, bouncing betties, camera spikes, and shock charges all have their uses, but remember, they can all be countered by the right build. Well, that was it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, leave comments down below on what I could do to make these more enjoyable or more informative for you guys. Also, if you guys want to be part of my Dr. Bone series, feel free to send me a PM, email, IM, all those other fun things. And I'll be more than happy to take a look at your own gameplay and give you tips and tricks based on what I see. Other than that, that is it for me. I am out.